To start, take a look at the bottom of the mag. In the middle of the base plate, you'll see this black circle. Push that in with your screwdriver and the base plate will be able to slide off. But then you will remove the spring and the spring plate that's attached to it and set those aside along with the base plate. You'll also be removing the follower button, so slide the follower down to the end. The button should just drop out. You might have to poke it out, but set that aside too. Now grab your supplied green spring and insert it into the smaller of the two holes in the bottom of the mag. Now grab the upper part of the base plate, orient it and your magazine as shown, with this notch on the same side as the follower button channel, and then slide it down over the top of the mag. Now, the bottom of the new bumper can be attached. Place it over the end of the spring that's sticking up so that the spring goes into the smaller of the two holes on the base plate. And then slowly and carefully compress the spring until the base plate is all the way down. Put them in place and grab your screws. Start tightening them both down. Make sure to alternate between the two so that you pull the two halves together evenly. And then once there's no gap between the two halves, you're done.
Okay, so we've got the Tandemkross Wingman, which is essentially a +5 bumper extension from Tandemkross for the Taurus TX22. And I watched the video a couple times. Here's the other set. That's for Scott because he ordered a Taurus, because he liked it when he shot mine. So I watched the video a couple times. Now it comes with these two little collars, which in the video they don't use. That's confusing. 4 screws. You got 2 green springs. This is the original spring over here and the original end cap that I already removed. And this is a 2-piece type system. So I watched the video, and essentially we have to remove, which is the only thing that I hate, you have to remove the push button follower that you can use to pull down and load. That's the only negative. I wasn't aware of that, but we're going to put that off to the side. And essentially, alright, I have the logic right, I just need to apply a little more pressure. I did it off camera. Is there any gap there? Don't want to strip it, but I'm going to make sure it's nice and tight. Yeah, it feels like maxed out. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's a standard one. Gotta unload that. Oh yeah, okay. So that makes the 13 and 18. Question is, this is how the 16 looks. So we're going to have a bit of a gap there. Well, it's reversible. I already checked it a million times. Or should I just do this other? Let's do the 16. You can always change it over. Make it a higher cap mag. So let's grab a punch that fits. Put my glasses on so I don't get hit in the eye with a spring or some shit. Watch that spring tension. Okay. There's the other stock follower. And for some reason, They included these little collars, I believe, to fit onto the stock follower. Like so. See, it's the same like horseshoe type looking thing. Put that over here. But on the YouTube video comments, he said, don't use it. It's odd. Okay, let me go up to the vice bench real quick. Okay. Get you down a little bit more. Okay. Let's see if we can get it done. There we go. All right. Okay. A little bit of a gap there. Let's see if we can squash that gap. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, screwdrivers. It fits fine, but it'd be use a lot of pressure or strip it. Okay, that's good. All right. All right, so still have to go back and figure out why they don't want us to use the button because it makes loading harder. But he was adamant about that fact. It's kind of neat. So that's 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 and 18, right? That's nice, decent looking flush fit. All right, well, interesting. Gotta go back and find out why I have to remove these buttons to help pull it down. He said not to use them. Let me find that other collar in case I'm misunderstanding his comments in the subthread. But there you go. But a little more capacity, always good. Yeah, it's polymer, but it's a 22. The ones I've bought for my Glocks are all like Terran Tactical aluminum. For that, you'd want the better material, but for something like this will work. They were 25 bucks a pair. These are Scott's. I'll give them to him next time I see him. And yeah, Tandemkross. Okay. Huh. Be cool if they made a piece that covered that. I know these 16s are intended for the full size. This is the compact. Not that I give a shit, really. More capacity is more capacity. Careful, it looks a little... It's kind of skeletonized. Kind of cool, actually. Alright, well, that's it for this one, I guess. I'm going to go back and recheck why I can't use these collars and why I have to remove these little plastic bumpers to help pull it down. I saw other guys mention it too in the comments, and he said something about it affects its ability to reach full capacity. I don't know. I'll go back and double check. If I can make these work, I'll put them back in. Worst case, I'll use the loader that came with the Taurus. It's still in the case. So, all right, cool. That's the Tandemkross. Wingman +5 magazine bumper for the Taurus TX22 line. Have a good one. Peace.